Hello all. In this video I will be discussing a very important concept of OPEX versus CAPEX strategy. We all know that we can have a CAPEX based strategy that includes like say buying a house, buying a car, or buying most of the physical equipment we need in our house, and then accordingly we can utilize the services of such steps. The cost we pay is basically the depreciation of such items and the cost of capital, whether it is the interest on the debt or it is the cost of our own equity which might have been involved in such purchases. The other strategy is OPEX based strategy, in which we don't purchase anything, we just rent it out. We rent a car, that is basically we hire Ola or Uber whenever we have to go outside. We rent our flat and pay just monthly rents. And instead of we can buy these minor appliances, but instead of buying these major appliances like say expensive furnitures or like say a high quality television, we might just rent it out at the competitive rates. What has been observed is that an OPEX based strategy is always most efficient and cheaper, in the sense that it costs less to execute an OPEX based strategy compared to CAPEX that involves the cost of capital as well as the depreciation of such items. Whereas in the case of OPEX based strategy, one has to pay a monthly rent and one can uh, just terminate such contracts by giving a 1 or 2 month notice. Thus, if a person has to move from one place to another, he can just give a 1 or 2 month notice to his landlords and terminate the contract. Thus, an OPEX based strategy is extremely efficient and more suitable in current scenario when people relocate from place to place in search of better career opportunities. So, in spite of what you might have heard, that buying is better as it avoids rent, but in reality, the truth is that one should adopt an OPEX based strategy. CAPEX based strategy helps in the extremely long term, say after a 30-year period down the line, when you have your house that has been completely depreciated and one has paid the rent, then it becomes extremely easy for the children to live in, as they don't have to pay rent or like say EMI. So conclusively, we find OPEX based strategy better than CAPEX based strategy. CAPEX based strategy is only suitable as a long term strategy for period exceeding 30 years. So if a person who decides to stay in a place for the longer term, then he can adopt CAPEX based strategy. Otherwise, OPEX based is the best one. Thank you.